Welcome to the Virtual Strategic Solutions Virtual Reality Simulation System. Accessing Legacy Dataset. Files loaded. Simulation ready. Knight Titus was a member of the Brotherhood of Steel in the Fallout TV series. Coming to New California, Titus arrived on the Prydwen in 2296 to bolster the New California chapter of the Brotherhood. There, he was assigned Dane as his squire. An incident caused Dane to be injured and unfit for the mission, so Maximus is made his new squire. Titus was present and participated in his promotion ceremony, including branding his T initial onto his body from his armor's heated gauntlet. After being deployed to track down Siggy Wilzig, an Enclave defector, Titus forced the vertibird they were flying in to land in the wilds because he was bored and wanted to shoot something. Though they happened upon Wilzig's campsite, Titus ordered Maximus to walk ahead of him into a Yao Guai den, only to end up getting attacked by the mutated bear himself from behind. A brief melee ensued between the beast and Titus, during which his assault rifle was destroyed. After being disarmed by the Yao Guai, Titus fled out of the Yao Guai cave in fear, only to trip and slam his head on a rock with the full momentum and weight of his power armor, temporarily knocking himself unconscious. He was then pinned down by the Yao Guai and mauled, during which he regained consciousness and screamed at Maximus to help him and shoot the bear. Once Maximus finally managed to kill the Yao Guai with a shot to the head, Titus ordered him to remove his helmet and demanded that he be given a stimpack to heal his wounds. The damage to Titus's head and neck area was seemingly caused by his fall, as the beast could scratch the suit but could not penetrate it. Titus begins to verbally abuse Maximus and blame him for his sustained damages. Titus reveals he is contemptuous of the Brotherhood of Steel's purpose and his superiors. He complains of being sent to face the dangers of the wasteland for a toaster oven. Further verbal abuse and mockery of Maximus enraged the squire. Titus threatened to punish Maximus with a torturous death for failing his duties as a squire. Maximus judged Titus antithetical to the Brotherhood's purpose of bettering their fallen world and found him unworthy of his power armor. Seeing Titus as an embarrassment to his ideal of the Brotherhood that saved him as a child, Maximus decides to withhold the stimpack from Titus and watch him die. As a result of Maximus's inaction, Titus passed away from his wounds. From then on, Maximus took Titus's red-colored jumpsuit and T-60 armor, referring to himself as Knight Titus, when meeting others in the wasteland like Lucy McLean, while living out his dream of being a knight. Though initially coming off as aloof and duty-minded, Titus quickly showed off a streak of brashness and an inflated sense of importance as he forced Maximus to clean off his armor's codpiece as the answer to Maximus's foolish and silly question about does tempered lining help with mobility. He also arrogantly believes that because he was a knight, he could treat the squires serving under him however he pleased due to their rank. It is also possible that Titus deliberately treated Maximus with hostility due to his presumed involvement in the injury of his previous squire, Dane. Regardless, Titus exerts a disillusioned attitude as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, lacking the morale, respect, and discipline possessed by most of his peers and predecessors. During his mission with Maximus, he openly insults the Brotherhood's leadership, referring to the cleric's orders as bullshit. Another example can be seen when Titus is tasked with searching the town of Philly for the Enclave deserter. Instead of proceeding to his objective, he ordered the vertibird to drop him and his squire off miles from his target because he was bored and wanted to shoot something. He later puts his squire's life in deliberate danger by ordering him to enter a radioactive area without armor when he could have easily done it safely. When he was later facing down a Yao Guai, he displayed a lack of courage and confidence, despite being clad in Brotherhood-issue T-60 power armor. When Titus was disarmed of his assault rifle, he engaged briefly in a melee with the abomination. Still, after landing a few significant blows, he began to lose his composure when the creature did not falter. Following this, due to the shock of the situation, his squire failed to attack upon his order. Titus then further revealed a cowardly demeanor as he attempted to flee from the mutated bear, screaming one explicit after another until he tripped and slammed his head into a rock, knocking himself unconscious. He was then pinned down and mauled by the beast. Once Maximus finally saved him, he continued insulting, demeaning, and even threatening his squire with execution. These actions disgusted Maximus, as he believed Titus did not embody the Brotherhood's values, nor was he worthy to don the power armor he wore. Titus's poor actions and choices cost him his life when Maximus refused to provide him with medical assistance. When elder cleric Quintus learns from Maximus that Titus had died running, the elder seemed disappointed yet unsurprised, implying that he was possibly aware of Titus's cowardly and foolish behavior.